So today I want to show you how to crochet this very easy baby blanket with this very nice texture. It's 100% reversible, so it looks the same on each side. And it is worked with the pattern corner to corner. So I will show you how to begin in the corner, increase, and then finally decrease when we make it to the middle. So let's begin. First, a little about the materials. For the yarn, I have used Honey Bunny from Hobbii, and you can see all the info right here. You can see it says super bulky weight 6 and this recommend a 7mm hook. I will of course write down in the description how much yarn you will need depending on the size of your blanket. Then of course I stick to the rules and I used a 7mm hook and some scissors, and then I also used a tapestry needle. So we begin with a slip knot. Make a loop with your yarn and take the long end of the yarn behind the loop. Grab it from the middle with your hook and pull. Then we chain 6. So yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we will do a double crochet in the third chain. So 1, 2, 3. We will do a double crochet into this chain. So yarn over with your needle, hook, and push it into the third chain and make a double crochet. And then you will do a double crochet in the next 2 chains as well. So yarn over, insert the hook and double crochet. And a double crochet in the last one as well. And this is a corner to corner pattern. So this is your first square and this is the corner of your blanket. Now you chain 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we will again do 3 double crochets and we will begin from the third chain from your square. So 1, 2, 3. So in this chain you do a double crochet and a double crochet in the next 2 chains as well. So now you have 2 little squares. Now we will work in this loop up here. So we will twist this one like so. So this will come up beside the crochet hook so we can crochet into this. So insert the hook into this gap and slip stitch. So grab your yarn, wrap around your hook, pull through, pull through. So now you have your 2 squares connected. Then we chain 3. We always chain 3 in the middle of the work and chain 6 on the edges. I will explain right away. We chained 3 and now we will do 3 double crochet into this loop. So not in the chains up here, but into this gap. So you yarn over and insert the hook directly into this big loop and double crochet. That's 1. Make another 2 double crochet into the same loop. That's 2. And the final one directly into the loop. And that's your 3rd double crochet. So now you see we have the beginning of our blanket. We have the corner down here. And we will now be expanding on the edges. So each time we are at the very edge, we will chain 6. So now we will chain 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then in the 3rd chain from your work down here, we will work a double crochet and in the next 2 chains as well. 1 double crochet in each chain. So you have 3 double crochet in total. And again, now you will twist the work because we want to go up here to this loop. So we twist this one so we can connect with this loop. So insert the hook into the big loop, yarn over, pull through, pull through. So you slip stitch in this loop. Now we want to begin a new square in here, and we are not at the edges, so we will only chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we will work 3 double crochet into this gap. So now we have our next little square, which we will connect with this one up here. So in this loop, you slip stitch, insert the hook, pull through, and then we want to make a square up here. And we are not at the edge yet, we are in the middle of the work, so we will chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we do 3 double crochet into this loop up here. Okay, so now we expand it with these 3 squares and we want to make another layer. And we are at the very edge, so we will chain 6 as long as we are expanding. So 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then again, count. So you work a double crochet in the 3rd from the squares. And another 2 double crochet in the next 2 chains. And then we twist so we can connect in this loop up here. So insert the hook in the loop and slip stitch. So now we will just repeat this process again and again. Now we want to work a square right here. So we chain 3 to begin the square, and then we work 3 double crochet into this loop. Then we connect it up here with a slip stitch, and then we chain 3 and work 3 double crochet into this loop, and so on until you are right out here where we chain 6 and turn and work the other way. And this is how we will do as long as we are expanding. I will meet you back up when we will begin the decrease, when you think your blanket is big enough. I have now worked on my blanket for a couple of hours and it is quite big. You can see the pattern right here is very beautiful. I don't want my blanket to be any bigger. Now you can measure the sides and then find out if you want your blanket to be bigger. I will now begin the decrease. So now I don't want to expand anymore. I just want to work on the edge on top. So I will be working this way and still the squares in the middle down here. So instead of working a final square on top and expand it further, I will stop here and then work this way instead. So I will still slip stitch right here, and then I will turn the work. And then I will work a slip stitch in these 3 stitches on top. So just insert the hook, slip stitch, slip stitch, and the final one, slip stitch. So now you see you have this straight edge, and now we want to work square down here. So I will now do a slip stitch into this loop as we always do. So slip stitch into the loop and then chain 3 because we don't want to expand anymore. So now we won't chain 6 at the edges, we will only chain 3. And then you will work 3 double crochet into the loop down here. That's 1. That's 2. And 3. And then we will just continue like the rest of the blanket. We would just do a slip stitch into this loop up here. And then we will go on from there. So we will work a square here. So we chain 3 and then we work 3 double crochet here and so on all the way to the other end. When we make it to the other end, all the way, you will do a square right here and then you will slip stitch into this one, work 3 slip stitches this way, just like the other side, and then you will continue working until you only have 1 square left. When we're all the way at the other corner, we stopped here and we just want to go the rest of the way all the way to the end. So we finish with the slip stitches just to make the final touch. So the slip stitches all the way out to the corner. And one final slip stitch all the way at the corner. And then we can cut the yarn. Pull this one through. And now we have a complete square. So now we weave in this end in the stitches down here. And we have a complete blanket from corner to corner. And that's it. So I hope you found this tutorial easy to follow. If you did, please press thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Bye!